Salute everybody. Hopefully y'all all doing well. And let's get into this video and talk about it, man. And that's Shai Alexander, man. And that is basically wins, um, if Shai wins the MVP and the championship this year, uh, something nobody's talking about. But I won't bring this to the forefront. If you guys want to make responses, y'all can. Let me know how y'all feel. But I think that puts Shai past Kevin Durant. I thought about this just now. I was like, hold on. Damn, Shai got a chance of passing Kevin Durant already all time. Shai wins MVP and wins the championship with OKC, something that KD couldn't do. Man, that puts Shai past KD all time, in my opinion. I mean, the numbers are through the roof in the regular season. The production, if it leads to a championship, means that the numbers in the regular season were legit. And then if he wins the MVP, some people could have said he would have won back-to-back MVP because he could have won last year too. Shai is a monster, bro. I can't believe the Clippers gave him up, man. The Clippers literally gave Shai up for Paul George, y'all. Think about that. And Doc Rivers wanted to keep Shai. And everybody's saying, man, get the blank out of here, man. Listen, I don't think you guys are actually looking at this thing. Have y'all watched Shai the last 4 years? I just want to ask y'all this. Shai's been out here leading the league in scoring. He could have won the MVP last year. I thought he should have won it last year. He should have won it, and he's going to win it this year. He's going to get the award in Game 5. I'm just telling y'all, man. The man closed the deal and wins a championship this year with the MVP, bro. He passes KD, man. I know y'all hate to say that, but KD couldn't even do what Shai's doing. That's how much you value a championship, winning it in your own place. Think about this. Shai went to OKC early in his career. And literally, without a guy like Russell Westbrook, dynamic, 20-point all-star score, because KD had a bomb squad and couldn't win it. He had a bomb squad and couldn't win it. Shai wins the championship and the MVP in the same year. Bro, there's no way you can't put him past KD, especially with the regular season production. This man out here winning 60 what games? 8? Last year they put up 60-some wins. You get back-to-back 60-win seasons, I think. He could have won back-to-back MVP, something KD never did, that Shai should have done. He'll be the favorite to win MVP again next year. Right? And to the dude who said he's playing trash in the playoffs, imagine saying that when you're actually winning games. Imagine saying that when he's playing better than everybody else on his team. Look at him compared to everybody else on his team in the playoffs. It's not even close. It's not even close. And they're still finding ways to grind it out and win games. They just ran these dudes by 40-some points in game 3. No, what was it? Game 2. Jay Will had 10 points last night on 15% shooting from the field. He ain't balling out, sir. He's wildly inconsistent. So stop lying. Southpaw jab, you're a liar. Jay Williams had 10 points last night on 15% from the field. The man was 1 of 11 for most of that game until the very end. Cut it out, bro. You guys are lying. He had one great game. The rest of the games have been horrible. You're a liar. And to the dude who says he didn't have a body of work, you're a liar. Have you not been looking at Shai's numbers the last 4 or 5 years? What are you talking about, bro? Shai doesn't have a body of work. He's supposed to have 2 MVPs. Shai could have won MVP last year. He's going to win it this year, and he's going to be the favorite to win it next year. And he has a legit chance to win a championship. Somebody says, why you glazing Shai? He hasn't been weak. He's actually been winning. They swept the first round. They're 2-2 right now, getting ready to go up 3-2 in this round. I don't know what you guys are talking about. His teammates This man didn't have one teammate that scored over 10 points in the starting lineup yesterday, except for Jalen Williams had 10 points. Everybody else had 8, 6, 6, 8, 5. And then he had two guys off the bench that had 11. Cut it out, nigga. See, and people says KD's the greatest scorer of all time. I don't think you're on cap. KD is not the greatest scorer of all time. Kobe Bryant is one of the greatest scorers ever. KD wasn't the scorer Kobe is. You guys are cap. KD's just a tall guy who can shoot the ball. KD had none of the moves offensively that Kobe had. He had none of the. He doesn't have the package Kobe had. So that's a lot right there. You guys don't know shit about basketball. You're just talking. Kobe Bryant had post game, fade away, pump fake, triple pump fake, reverse pivot, jab step, baseline fade away, up and under. KD has none of that in his package. KD is all up and down. Post up, fade away, crossover, pull up, mid range, three ball. That's it. Kobe Bryant had everything else in between. You guys don't know nothing shit about basketball. When you talk about scores, you could not put Kobe Bryant in any position to where you could stop him from scoring the ball. If you trap baseline, he reverse pivots to the other side. If you overplay the fadeaway, he pump fake up and under off the glass. If he can't up and under, he'll triple pump fake you and still hit the tough fadeaway jumper while getting fouled. KD doesn't have that. When was KD out here triple pump faking guys, reverse pivot, shooting J's off the glass? You guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. KD was guardable in his prime, sir. We saw it. That's why they lost when they was up 3-1 to the Golden State Warriors. Go look at what KD did in Game 5, Game 6, and Game 7. You lying piece of shit. See how easy it is to cook you dudes? You don't know shit about basketball, dog. You can't come over my channel, a real basketball head, and just talk shit if you don't know nothing about basketball. You're going to have to shut that shit up, bro. You're going to have to shut that shit up. Straight up. You have to shut that shit up, bro. Don't nobody want to hear that, bro. Take that shit down the block where dudes don't know basketball. Period. And I'm going to say it again. If Shai wins the MVP this year in the championship, he automatically passes KD all the time. KD had to go to Steph Curry to get his 2 chips. Shai would have went to OKC. We watched them build that team, and he lead that team to a championship. No question. With role players and dudes who moved around the league on multiple teams. For the main part. Chet, overrated. They try to say he was better than Wemby. He's nowhere near that level. Jay Williams, I'm going to say this again. He's inconsistent. Look at his production in the playoffs. Right? Alex Caruso has already been on 3 or 4 teams in his NBA career. He's a role player. Lou Dort has regressed from the last 3 years. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. He says all those KD championships don't mean a lot. Does discredit his scoring. It lets you know that his scoring really doesn't have that type of impact. Meanwhile, Shai's does. Because if Shai can get to the NBA Finals and win a chip this year, like I said before, there is no excuses. Again, yesterday they won a game where Shai scored 27 points or 25 points, 27 points. And the second best scorer on his team had 11. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Chet, they tried to make him seem like he was better than Wemby. He ain't nowhere near Wemby's level. Overrated. Again, Lou Dort ain't as good as he was 3 years ago. He's completely regressed. Out there shooting up all them damn bricks. 30% from the 3-point line. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Then, again, I'm just trying to tell y'all what the truth is. Y'all niggas get mad. You said if Shai wins the MVP, I didn't say that. I said if Shai wins the MVP and championship this year, read the title, sir. I don't think y'all can read, man. Bro, don't come on my channel. If you can't read, bro, don't say nothing about basketball on my channel, bro. And it's not blasphemous, bro. Y'all niggas suck off KD. He ain't did shit. Period. Y'all suck off KD. He didn't do shit. You're a liar, sir. Shai is not getting outscored by Jokic in this series. You're a fucking liar. Here's the reason why you're lying, sir. Here's the reason why you're lying, sir. Pull up the stats. And not only that, Jokic have shot 30% from the field the last 3 games in this series against a fucking journeyman. KD's points from the Olympics don't matter. You're playing with all world players. Shut up, nigga. Period. You guys are clowns, man. Y'all niggas suck D for a dude who had all the talent in the world and couldn't get it done. That team KD had was a bomb squad. Every year he had bomb squads pretty much in OKC and couldn't get it done. Shai's going to OKC. The team Shai got with him in OKC should not have been nowhere near talented as that team that KD had at OKC. You can't tell me. KD had the right mix of everything in OKC. Rim protection with Serge Ibaka. Absolute monster. Post defense with Kendrick Perkins. James, what up, man? Let me drop the link for James. I know he wanted to cook. That's another reason why I came in here. James, you the reason why I came in here. I saw your message, so let me come back here. I know James want to cook. These niggas out here jockstrap sniffing. Y'all niggas is sad, bro. Jockstrap booty hole sniffing, man. Again, if Shai win the MVP and championship this year, he passed KD. Period. No, I ain't talking about OKC Durant. I'm talking about all time. Because if you look at it, look at the accumulation from Shai the last 4 or 5 years. The path he's on is stupid crazy. He should have won the MVP last year. He's gonna win it this year. He's gonna be favored to win it next year. I hope y'all looking at it. He's gonna be favored to win it next year. It ain't gonna change. It's gonna be him, Jokic, and Giannis. Straight like that. So I don't know what you guys are thinking about. James, what up, dog?
What's up, man? Top of the morning.
Them niggas in here jockstrap sniffing KD. But I said like this: if Shai win the MVP, which he gonna do on Game 5, they gonna give him the MVP. If he win that and he win the NBA championship this year, he passed KD all the time in my book. He don't did enough already to pass KD. What you got
Hey,
on that? Yeah,
ooh,
go ahead.
that's a big one right there. But I see where you're going with it though. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, listen. What we praising KD for? For
No,
Jordan Steph Curry to win chips?
that's the only thing about that situation
No,
too.
that's not the only. Hold on, it's not the only thing either. Because everybody talk about KD scoring instead of third. Did it translate to him winning championships with OKC?
No,
Did it translate to him winning championships with any other team except for a loaded Golden State Warriors team?
no, that's why I'm
Okay,
saying.
so hold on. So Shai is about to lead a team with role players, G League players, and castoffs, and an overrated rookie in Chet. So let's talk overrated sophomore in Chet. Let's talk about that, James. Let's talk about the fact that the big man they got is a journeyman. Kevin Durant had fucking a prime Serge Ibaka, nigga, who was a monster down there blocking shots in the paint and can score the ball a little bit.
Yeah, he
Then,
had a way better squad. He had a way more seasoned
right,
veteran squad. But for him not the thing that I knock KB for, and I will give SGA the edge because that nigga ran and SGA stood there. And when Chet missed all those games, that nigga still was top dog. He still was number 2 in MVP voting behind the flunky. You know what I mean? So that's why I say I see where you're going, boy. You about to stir some shit up this morning. I ain't gonna lie. Why,
man.
when
I'm
I
just saying.
look,
I'm
I
gonna
say,
keep it
hold up, this
real.
nigga that came on. I seen a notification. I say, oh, it's bingo. It's go time
Did
now.
you think about? Hold on, but have you looked at Shai's last 4 years of body of work?
Yeah, I take that. I
Okay, so
take
you
that.
hold on. So let's talk about that. So you've been damn near leading the league in scoring.
And then you got to think about this too: the defense. He played way better defense.
Right. So let's talk about that. And his defense is better, right?
Yeah,
Because KD didn't start playing defense until he went to Golden State. Really,
yeah, he was a
right?
floater, but like you say, he had Ibaka, he had Cephalosius,
Now let's talk about this, James. Let's talk
he
about
had
Shea.
defenders around there to take up
Now
for him,
James. James.
but
Now let's
Shea
talk
out
about.
there really,
Let's
holding
talk.
it
Hold on,
down.
James. So let's talk about this. So Shea, his career average is almost where Kobe Bryant's is at right now. And remember, the first two years of his career, he wasn't putting up 30 a game. He averaged 10.8 the first year, and then the next year he averaged 19. And then
Yeah,
after that, it's just been crazy numbers. But the last 3 years, the man has averaged 30. Shea have been in the league 7 years. He averaged 30 the last three. Do you know what this nigga gonna do the next 5 years, bro?
yeah, he got a chance to really put distance in between, especially if you like you say, if he lead his own team to the championship, especially the way the roster constructed with a lot of young people, Chet missing the games he was missing the last couple of years, and you still being a top dog in the West, the harder conference. Yeah, that's why I say I can see where you're
Running
going and why
away,
you're saying that.
James, 16 games more than any other team. And you
Yeah,
and you got LeBron, Jokic, all these other dudes running around here. Now let's talk about this, James. So he leads the league in scoring this year with 32.7. Last year he averaged 30.1. Year before that, 31.4. Year before that, 24 and a half. Bro, this dude's a monster, bro. And then let's talk about this, James. The last 2 years, he's top five MVP.
that's what I'm saying though. That's the big key right there. You number one in the West 2 years in a row. And we know Chet missed a lot of games.
And hold on, and he's top 10 last year in defensive player of the year voting. When was KD that?
No, the KD never did that. I don't. Do
Right.
he have any defensive accolades? I don't think so. I don't think he got one defensive team on his resume, if I'm not mistaken. But I have to go back and fact check it.
Hold on. So check this out, right? So again, Shea, top five MVP vote in the last 2 years. He should have won it last year too, right?
Yeah, I think he got robbed last
He
year.
gonna
But
win
you
it.
know how
He
that
gonna
goes.
win it. He gonna win it this year. Let's talk about that. He gonna win it on game five. They're gonna give it to him. Then let's talk about this. He wins the championship in OKC within 7 years.
Yeah, that's a
Within
better
6 years,
resume.
within 6 years of being in OKC, he's gonna win a championship, leading his own team if he does it this year. Meanwhile, KD, what did he do, James? He
He
lost in the
ran.
finals. He was up 3-1,
Yeah, he ran from that smoke.
ran from the smoke. He lost up 3-1 to Steph Curry and them. Couldn't close that deal. He had bomb squads for most of his time in OKC, where you had everything. You had a perfect mixture of young guys and vets, NBA champion Derek Fisher with you one of them years to go along with Russ. Perfect combination as far as vet versus young dynamic star. They had everything. So there's no excuses. And then when you look at Shea, like I said, bro, this dude is just his resume is crazy, James.
And the reason why I give SGA the edge because when Russell, they try to blame Russell for a lot that was going on over there. But if you,
Now these dudes all say, well, KD's a walking bucket. Okay, cool. So when you look at KD, James, let me ask you a question.
huh?
Let me ask you a question. How many years in his career did KD average over 30?
I'm not sure. I know he did it
How many
twice
years in the
before.
league? Hold on. How many years in the league did KD average over 30, James?
I think he did it like once, if I'm not mistaken.
He did it twice. You know how many times Shea has done it in 7 years?
What, three?
3 times. Get these niggas the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, I remember he did it three, but I don't know if it was.
Get
That's why
these
I say
niggas the
once or
fuck,
twice.
James.
I thought it was just
Get
once
these
though.
niggas the fuck out my face, nigga.
But to me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would give Shea the edge because he have a younger team. He was missing his second best player, and he still made more noise. Now he got to get it done though. Now ticket, he got to win that bitch this year. I
To,
give him next year.
to the dude who said the possessions of the game went up, Cap. We're not using that excuse. KD played closer in this era. That's Cap. And matter of fact, I can prove it that you a lying ass piece of shit, nigga. I can prove it. I can prove that shit.
I
Hold on.
just think SGA had a better body of work at this period, like you said, the first 7 years, and then he didn't have a hard enough Westbrook or Ibaka. That team was loaded for KD to run from that shit and not run it back because of whatever. If anything, you could have got a nigga to trade Russ if you felt like he was the real thing. That team still would have been, reasonable, and they could have added more pieces the way free agency winding up being, and the moving parts and the moving pieces. So to me, I wouldn't have left if I was KD. I'd have ran it back because y'all had Golden State. You shot 10 for 31.
Hold on, James. Jason, follow Christ. You prove my point. You prove my point. You said SGA has a higher usage rate than KD. Yeah, he does because KD had a better team around him, so his usage rate didn't have to be as high.
Yeah,
Shea does. Shea
Shea,
does, and let me
Shea got to
let me
put up the type numbers for
James, and
them
let
to
me
even
eat the
be successful.
let me eat to these niggas, James, because these niggas easy work, right? So James, this series. Let's start by this series, right? KD didn't have a better team, man, bro. I gotta put you in timeout, Jason. I gotta put
Yeah,
you in time.
KD had a way better
I
team.
gotta put you in
Everybody know
timeout,
that.
dog. I don't like doing that, bro. I had to put you in timeout, dog, because you
But
lying, bro.
everybody know KD had the better team. That's not even a question.
So
Come
James,
on, man.
so James, let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about this real quick. So they talk about help, right?
Yeah.
Who you think? What you think is Shea's second best player on this team is doing in the playoffs right now? I mean, in this series right now.
What you talking about? If you go with
Okay,
J
so look,
Dub or Chet?
check this out. Yeah. So check this out. They're saying Jalen Williams is. Oh man, Jalen Williams is balling, right?
Yeah,
Jamal Murray averaging more than him in this series. Jalen Williams is averaging 18.8 points per game, James, shooting 36 from the field this series and 20 from the three.
that's hard.
Jalen Williams is averaging 18.8 points per game in this series. He ain't even averaging 20. The niggas average shooting 36% from the field and 20 from the three.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That's what he's shooting.
And Shea,
Hold on, James. Meanwhile, Jamal Murray is averaging 19.8 and shooting 40 from the three in this series.
yeah, 40 and 20, that's a big difference, Brian. And
Then the nigga
Jamal,
lied and said that Jokic is outscoring Shea in this series. That's a fucking lie. Shea's averaging 27 and a half. Jokic is averaging 26 and a half.
and then his numbers dropped though.
That's not, hold on.
Jokic,
Yeah. Hold on, James. Don't finish destroying them niggas. Then in this series, Shea's third best scorer is Chet. You know how much Chet is averaging in this series, James?
how much?
13.3 points per game. Do you know who Jokic's third best scorer in this series is?
Aaron Gordon,
And how much you think he averaging?
probably right there, Brown Jamal between 18,
He,
19, 20.
he averaging 17.
Yeah, I was close, 18,
All right, so
something
what
like
about
that.
the fourth guy, James? The fourth guy, Isaiah Hartenstein, is averaging 11 points in this series for Shea, right?
Yeah,
You know what the fourth guy for Jokic is averaging in this series?
and that's the boy Christian Brown.
No, Russell Westbrook.
Oh, all
Russell
right. I
Westbrook is
forgot
averaging
about. I
12.
forgot they got Russell.
Russell Westbrook is averaging 12.8 points per game this series.
That's more
So
than
all of
Hardenstein.
his role players, all of Jokic's role players are outperforming Shea's. Easy.
Yeah.
James, I want you to know how bad this is. Chet is a big man, James. You know what he's shooting from the field this series?
What his percentage is?
39.
Bro, that's horrible.
Chet shooting 39% this series. Jalen Williams is shooting 36% this series. Lou Dort is shooting 28% this series.
And them niggas still in the series like that
Come
with
on, bro. Come on, man. What
yeah,
we talking about, bro?
yeah, Shay throwing more with less.
And let's talk about this, James. Jokic is shooting pretty much. Jokic is shooting 39% from the field this series, man. Jokic is shooting in the 30s this series.
Them last three games was really messed him up, but then
Come on,
people
man. Come
won't
on,
try
man.
to put him
Come
on
on,
that
man. Come on, man.
pedestal.
Come on, man.
And Shay
Jokic is
doing
shooting
this.
in the 30s. Let me say this. Jokic, who's a big man, is shooting in the 30s this series.
No, I disagree.
Against a fucking journeyman, nigga.
Lord, I won't ask this. This is a serious question. If we was to flip both of these players, because I see all the praise that Jokic get when they win, but he don't get no blame when they lose. But look how Shea carry himself with a loss or win. And he just played the cards that's dealt to him, right? So if you put Shea on that team with those role players and a Jamal Murray, who is a
Excuse me.
bucket
Oh,
getter.
hold on, Jay. Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. This clown says it's our opinion he had more. No, it's not. It's a fact, nigga. I'm showing you numbers. You lying cocksucker. I'm showing you numbers. I'm
Yeah, the
showing you
role
numbers, sir.
players and the
Hold on.
starters.
I just pulled up the numbers to back up what I said, punk bitch. Talking about some. It's not. That's not an opinion. When I pull up facts, bitch ass nigga, I'm talking to you, K Way, bitch ass nigga. When I pull up facts, that's not an opinion, motherfucker. That's facts, bitch ass nigga. These are facts. It's facts. That fucking Nikola Jokic is shooting 39% from the field in this series. That's facts. It's facts that Jamal Murray averaged 19.8 and Jalen Williams averaged 18.8. K-Way, get off your knees, motherfucker. And I hope your mama had a happy Mother's Day, nigga, because I gave her something nice last night. Fuck out my channel, nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
No, why this dude? Excuse me. Why this dude don't get no credit like everybody else get the credit that he deserves? I don't understand that about Shea. And like you say, that's a bunch of baby. When we talking about baby thunder, look what Chris Paul went over there. When Chris Paul went over there, this is what I noticed. He taught them dudes something that's probably is non-teachable in this era because we already know it's an individual game when it's supposed to be a team game. But only time they praise these dudes is when they put up these triple doubles and
Hold
empty
on.
stats.
So James, he said Shea been ass. We gotta get these niggas, James. He said Shea been ass. Shea shooting 47% from the field this series, averaging 27 and a half. Meanwhile, Jokic is averaging 26, shooting 39.
So how the hell they think?
Hold on, James. And Shea's also averaging 8.3 rebounds and 7.3 assists per game and 1.5 steals in this series. I'm bringing up facts. I'm not talking about none but facts. None but facts. You said first round included? Okay, that's really going to hurt you. That's really going to hurt you, right? Because his average goes up a point 1 point. So Shea averages 27.6. Jokic averages 25 for the playoffs. That's really going to hurt you. For the playoffs, check this out, James. For the playoffs, for the whole playoffs, Shea averaged 27.6. Jalen Williams averaged 21. Chet Holmgren averaged, he says he shoots 30 in the clutch. Hold on. And guess what? You know what Jokic shoots in the clutch? 15%. Look it up, cocksucker. In the playoffs this year, Jokic is shooting 15% in the clutch. 15%. Motherfucker. So the dude who said dudes, Chad and KD got two finals, yeah, with Steph Curry, nigga. We don't count that shit. That shit don't count the same as you winning with your own squad. Sorry.
Yeah, KD ain't one shit without that, bro. Like that's what I'm
Sorry,
saying.
sir.
If you give that dude Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, just those two compared to what he already working with and still got the best record in the league, what you think he'll
Mm-hmm.
do with those dudes? Like it's really not a debate with me sometimes because I look at the way the team constructed, how young the team is. That team, Aaron Gordon was already a damn near veteran. He was a number one, number two option for Orlando. Then when you bring on a KCP, uh, uh, you had Doodoo Brown, how you called him, your
Hold on,
boy.
but James,
Like,
hold on, James. We gotta be real. So in the playoffs, Shea
well,
averaged 27.6. Jalen Williams averaged 21. Chet averaged 15.9. And Isaiah Hartenstein averaged 10. That's it. Nobody else averaged double figures for OKC. When you go look at Denver in the playoffs this year, James, in the playoffs, the Denver Nuggets, James, guess what, James? Guess what?
They got what, 4 or 5 people in those things.
Jamal Murray averaged 21.7. Christian Brown averaged 11 point. This is the playoffs. Christian Brown averaged 11.5. Aaron Gordon averaged 18.3. Michael Porter Jr. averaged 10, and Russ averaged 13.4.
Yeah,
That
that's
nigga
that's
got
it.
six. That nigga got six players in double figures in the playoffs, nigga.
So
Jokic.
why he'll get the blame for him shooting poor in these
Come
last
on,
three
man.
games?
Come on, man. We gotta stop. Come on, man. It's easy work. It's easy work,
I
nigga.
feel that, like you said, you letting a journeyman make it hard for you when you supposed to automatic know where this high IQ at. Like you going 0 for 10. Why you going 0 for 10 from the three when you supposed to be on the block anyway with a disadvantage because they don't have bigs in there? You know, Hardenstein ain't gonna just let you do anything you want down there.
Nope.
Hardenstein is a bigger body. I like his energy. I like his motor. But come on, he not no Serge Ibaka. He not no Elijah Wine. You know what I mean? He not that type of defensive type player to have you shooting the way you shooting and putting up the skeleton numbers that you putting up. So I thought they robbed Shea last year. You asked me, bro.
Yeah.
Because
This man saying
when we
Flay not.
come up
He's saying Shea not a floor general. The man won 16 more games than anybody else in the conference this year. Ran away with the whole conference,
the
and
whole
right
year,
now it's two games away from the conference finals. And if OKC gets to the conference finals, I'm picking them to go to the NBA finals.
I was just trying to see if the way the flow of the game's going. If you ask me who do I trust, it's already proven that this dude can carry the torch. But like
Mm-hmm.
you said, he don't have the players around him like the Aaron Gordon. Just think about
Bro,
it. All the big shots.
James, Lou Dort was in the G League. He's regressed this year. He's looked horrible. Chet played 32 games this season. They still won 68 games damn near.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
Fucking
about.
Isaiah Hartenstein is a journeyman. That nigga don't play on 7 teams and he only 27 years old. Uh, Alex Caruso is a bench player who's been on 3 or 4 different teams in his young career already. Nigga, what are we talking about? Jalen Williams is a
Hey,
one-time All-Star.
why they hating
Hold on,
on
Jalen Williams.
SGA?
Jalen Williams is a one-time All-Star that puts up the same stats as fucking Jamal Murray, but these hoes say Jamal Murray ain't an All-Star. Make it make sense.
Right? That's just how deep the West is. But that also goes to show you how much firepower this man have, and he don't get no credit. You know, Jamal Murray is the engine that make that thing go. To be honest with you, because like I can't stress this point enough. If you give a nigga Shea, a Jamal Murray, or Aaron Gordon, just a veteran piece, a dude that's not scared to take those big shots in that moment. I think we already be saying this shit like he passed KD. I think he already have a rank, just like Jokic have a rank with Jamal Murray. Because when Jamal Murray not there, he just playing normal. He don't make everybody else better than. The boy can't get out the second round. Now we could also say that about SGA, but this could be his year right now. Him leading his team past the second round to the conference finals, and then will go from there. But I just noticed every year Shea got better and better. Every year his record got better and better. Every year he made his teammates better and better. But for some reason we don't praise those type players no more. I, I always felt Denver had a better squad. You know, Jamal Murray don't get enough credit. They killed Russell Westbrook, but his motor and his engine just shows you the passion and the love of the game that he got. He's still serviceable. That was a big pickup for them because in that Clippers series, salute to Showtime. He came on yesterday. My phone had went dead, and I was mad, man. I forgot I'm in this bitch running it and forgot to put my shit on the charger. If you look at what Russ did in that Clippers series, it wasn't all about Jokic. It wasn't just no Jokic. That dude got real good pieces around him. And like you say, that core been together how long? SGA done mixed and matched. He done got this. Hornstein just coming over there. Every time you look around, it's a different face. It's a different piece that this dude got to get adjusted to and acclimate into his offense, his style of play. And them dudes still get their touches. Like them dudes play hard for Shea. They know Shea the leader of that team. What I watched Shea do yesterday, he was paused. He took his shots and he picked his shots right. And people want to say this free throw thing, and I'm glad you cooked on that yesterday. When you aggressive like that, you got to go to the line and hit those shots. You're gonna have struggles, but Jokic's been missing free throws. I'm talking about crucial free throws, but he don't get no smoke. But here y'all trying to shit on Shea for what he doing with that team, with that roster. Man, we ain't never know a Lou Dope to be no scorer. He a solid defender. He have got better at shooting the three, but styles make fights, bro. And this type of situation, Shea carrying that shit, man. If you would have told me J Dub was gonna score, how many points you said yesterday? 10? And them niggas still win? Come on, bro. That just goes to show you what type of level this young man is on and what type of belief his teammates have in him to carry the torch to get them to that next level. So they're only gonna go how far your leader gonna go. So if she out there balling, doing what he doing, the teammates gonna follow. If Shea got them in tune, because people act like 5 and 6 assists is shabby. That's only 4 away from 10, 5 away from 10. But if I gotta be the scorer and I'm still giving you 5, 6 assists, maybe 7, shit, that's good enough. My vocal point is scoring right now. If I don't score, I can sit all fucking day. But they need my 30. They need my 25 plus. Busty must have a chance to win these games. And for his team to shoot the way they did yesterday, J Dub only had 10. The bench gave him from what I'm hearing, 30 points because the starters weren't productive like that. That's what you need. That goes to show you when you ball dominant, the ball don't move like that. You lose like Denver. And they blame everybody else. So how I supposed to get my touches when he hogging the ball at the top of the key? What I like about OKC, the ball move. They don't just rely on Shea to do everything like they do Jokic. And that's the beauty of basketball. To me, that's just the beauty of it. Because you don't know who's gonna show up on teams like that. And for your bench to come out and do the production that they did, Shea believe in them. I ain't gonna look, y'all could get y'all shot without me assisting to y'all. I'm gonna do the little things. I'm still play both sides of the ball. Jokic don't play defense like Shea. I'm sorry. So I don't see why it's so hard for y'all to get this man an MVP when this man was playing both sides of the ball last year. Like for real. Like, come on, man. We gotta stop being fanboys of this shit no more. Like the truth is back, man. The truth hurts sometimes, but like I said, I read somebody tell me the truth didn't lie to me. Yeah, man, you had a good game. But when they told y'all, look, man, use your teammates. When Phil told Kobe the same thing, it proves like they won championships. They got everybody involved. I don't like that. To me, the Joker played just like James Harden. ISO basketball, top of the key, wait for somebody to cut. I drive and use my weight, my height to get to my position. I can see over the defense and just hit the open man of the cutter. Aaron Gordon deserved way more props for having his back down there because he played more defense. He blocked more shots. Like his defensive intensity is what unlocked them on defense too, because Aaron Gordon is like a roamer. Just imagine what Michael Porter Jr. numbers would look like if he played with a Shea, because Shea not ball dominant. For us, look, I'm gonna help you get your points back because I'm gonna pass it to you. Michael Porter Jr. I feel like he's a great player. You know, he could get his own shot. Yeah, I remember they were saying he was the next KD. So KD don't need nobody to give him the ball. KD could get on the block and take people off the dribble, do his 1, 2, 3 pull up, 1, 2 pull up, get to the middle, get to the free throw range, and bang that bitch off a jump shot. But for some reason, they keep shitting on Shea, and I don't like that, man. Like Jokic's not the only dude that's out here carrying a team or doing what he's supposed to do for his teammates to be successful. It's just that certain systems and certain players just like know how to unlock other people. And I don't think Jokic do a great job of unlocking people because if they miss the shot, oh, they missed. First of all, half of these dudes on that team could create for themselves. And that's the bullshit that I don't like neither because I seen Jamal Murray, dog. If, when I first joined these shows and we were doing that bubble, bruh, I seen Jamal Murray. And that's the same dude now. Bar injuries, he struggled with the injuries. He missed games the last couple of years and all that. People say he can't stay healthy. Because the dude going hard. You see the shots he hit over AD, game winners, falling all out of bounds. The dude, how the dude twists his body and be fading away with that thing, get his shot off. Like the dude played hard, bro. And for him not to get that credit and Jokic just get all the credit, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that because if it's a team game, give all them dudes their flowers. Because, like I said, without Jamal Murray, nigga, you can't get out the second round. You dig what I'm saying? So they went got you held with Aaron Gordon. They went got KCP. You dig from the Lakers. Like everything got to be perfect. And I don't respect that about them, dog. Like them dudes just shit on people and give everybody praise. But what I notice about that, all the wrong people get the wrong praise. But the people that's doing it right don't get no praise. And I think that's bad for the game. And people don't understand that. If I'm playing a team sport, I ain't no quitter. But I'm just saying, if I'm playing a team sport and I'm out here giving my all, but this nigga getting all the credit, man, trade me, man. Let me go somewhere where I'm gonna get acknowledged and get my love for what I'm doing for this team, what I bring to the team. I'm not about to just let you keep telling me it's yoke, it's yoke, it's yoke. I done seen him go for 60-point triple doubles and lose. So you doing all that to still lose? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like get them dudes they damn props, bro. And see, Coleman's a motherfucker. People don't. I'm not a hater, dog. I like Jokic to a certain extent, but I come from an era where we play both sides of the ball, bro. And that's some things I seen them pick on him in the pick and roll. I seen AD go at him and he scored 30, AD giving him 40 back or 30 back. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. But that's the day of the NBA today. People don't understand that neither. Like today is different, man, compared to back then. Hold on. So I just don't know what we seeing in this dude, bro. For him to be getting all these praises and y'all keep talking about he the MVP every year. MVP of what? Man, you see the team this dude got, bro? His teammates should get some kind of credit in. Oh man, Jamal Murray, he ain't showing up. If I could create for myself, but you got the ball and I gotta wait for you to give it to me, I'm supposed to help you. I seen Jamal Murray hit a couple of game winners this game. And it's serious. All right, bro. I'll see you later. And I don't understand why this dude don't get enough praise for him. Like, you know how deep the West backcourt is? And y'all talking about the man ain't never made no all-star. Boy, that nigga playing all-star basketball. He playing all-star level basketball. So I don't see why he don't get no praise and props that he deserves. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we got to stop this, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, people. It's hard for people to give people credit when only thing we know in this era is just praising one dude. Like he remind me of what they did for the role player. The role player, the role player do the same shit. He get his little numbers 30, 8 and 8. Oh, it was all him. But then when people come out here and help you, AD don't get no props. AD did damn good in that 2020 playoff run. But for some reason, he don't get the praise. Everybody else get all the praise, the starter team. If you got the starter team, no disrespect to the other players, you go out there and get them dudes their props. Because I know one thing, you ain't about to beat no fucking 5 people by yourself. AD was an integral piece to that run. Same thing with Jamal Murray. And I just don't like this brand of basketball, this ISO one-on-one thing. Oh, he get all the praise, but Jamal out there hitting game winners. You running from that smoke. You hit a couple of them. You had a couple of good runs, a couple of good shots or whatever, but I just don't see why the role players, when I ain't gonna say role players, the teammates don't get their just due. Because if you ask me, boy, you give Shea Jamal Murray or Aaron Gordon, man, this shit is crazy. And the dude already doing it without them type players. 60 wins, 60 wins. Come on, bro. That's not fair to Shea, bro. It's really not. And if you're gonna tell me J Dub only gonna score 10, Chet and Hardenstein, whatever his damn name is is the next coming to Elijah Wan on defense, stopping the offensive talent like y'all claim the Joker is. Say, bro, something ain't right with that picture. The coach done got fired, and I think Malone got a bad shake because of that, but nobody ain't gonna say that part. And we watch good coaches get fired a lot because of superstar talent in this era. How many coaches we done lost so far after coming off championship runs like Mike Budenholzer, Frank Vogel? You know, it's very seldom that you see Mike Malone. Championship coaches can't keep a fucking job because it's a player empowerment league. But when the players don't come through, the coach gotta suffer. They go on a 4-game losing streak. Oh, it's the coach's fault. To me, it's never a coach fault in the players' league. If this is a players' league, why y'all blaming the coaches? Shouldn't y'all blame the players? But then y'all gonna say, "Oh man, don't trade him. He the cornerstone of our franchise." Man, nobody want to hear all that shit, man. If he the cornerstone of this franchise, he got to get that shit done, man. And he still got to provide on both ends of the court. They built a wall around this dude, bro. Christian Brown, that dude is a great player, bro. I'm just saying great for we know he good. He a solid piece. He got he got miles with this team. Like he got traction with this team. You dig what I'm saying? The dudes Chet playing with, them niggas don't have no experience. What they got about 1 or 2 years compared to the people Jokic playing with? Jokic been playing with some of these players since the bubble. It's 25. Nigga, the bubble was in 20. Look all that experience compared to what Shea got going on. And this man done had the best record 2 years in a row. They done robbed him out the MVP. And people gonna talk about, no, it's voters fatigue. Man, ain't no goddamn such thing as voters fatigue. Because the era I come up in, the best team, the best player on the best team with the best record win the goddamn MVP. Period. Like who changed the criteria for this weak ass era to make it seem like y'all better than the early? And this the only sport I know that people don't want to get an old school people their era and they change the criteria for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Like I never seen that. It's a drastic power change for where people say, all right, you know what? If we ain't gonna give it to the best player, I can see why they gave it to Russell because nigga haven't seen a triple double since my grandpa was in college. Since Oscar Robinson. But I'm just saying, all right, that's one I would probably assess or whatever. But when Jokic won that shit when he was in the sixth spot, come on, man, they had better players with better numbers than him. And like I said, he was in the sixth spot. It wasn't like we never seen a triple double. Then people, oh, he averaging a triple double. Y'all killed Russ. Russ got 4 of them things in the season, 4 triple double crowns damn near. But y'all still kill Russ. Oh, he ass, he shit water. Russ a killer. He be killing the drive, man. He turning the ball over. Well, I mean, how many fucking turnovers Jokic got right now? Just in this playoff series, man. You talking about round one. Go look at his turnovers numbers. The boy putting up Russ turnover numbers, and y'all talking about he the MVP. Nah, it's really getting exposed, to be honest with you. And then how you getting exposed to no fucking big man? But see, you exposing yourself because of your style of play. You need to get your ass on the block and stop trying to hold the ball at the top of the key like Jamal Murray can't handle the ball. Like Michael Porter don't know how to bring it up. Like Aaron Gordon can't grab that bitch and bring it up. You got Russ over there. You got Christian Brown over there. You got 5 other players that can bring that goddamn ball up to get them into their offense. But you a stat merchant. And y'all be killing the role player. I know I do, but I don't really be worrying about him averaging no triple double and all that because I don't give a damn about all that. I'm worrying about the win. Give me the W. If that triple double gonna get us a win, you could do them all day. But if that motherfucker ain't gonna help us win no chip, ain't gonna help us get over the hump, ain't gonna make our teammates better, and we only playing hot potato with the ball, man, I don't want to hear that shit, man, about no triple double, man. Cause you ain't winning. You not winning. Look at the numbers he was putting up in the 4 games, and they was losing, and that got Mike Malone fired. I never seen a player get catered to like this. Besides in this era, y'all catered to James Harden. He never won nothing. Y'all catered to KD and Maz. That's my boy. And I used to be on Maz helmet behind KD. He talking about he the highest order. Dog, this whole era fugazi. To be honest with you, and look, it taking these young teams. Now, granted, Cleveland is struggling. They down 3-1. I heard Donovan Mitchell got hurt. I barely be watching it, but I do pay attention to it when ticket showtime, all y'all Mookie, the home team, T Price, real Elise, because he'll Golden State fan. Like we got real people over here that break down the game the right way, even though they like those teams. They gonna criticize them. They gonna hold their feet to the fire. And I don't like that about this new generation, bro. The superstar don't get no smoke. Y'all blame the goddamn role players. Oh, the role players ain't do this. Oh, the role players ain't do that. Nigga, you think John was crying about Pippen had a bad back? You think them niggas was worrying about Patrick Ewing blew ACL in the short season? The Knicks came from the number 8 seed and still went to the finals against the Spurs. That's what your role players do. Hold the fucking fourth down. Like I could go on with example after example, dog, but in this new era, y'all don't do that shit no more. Like y'all just blame everybody but the star of the team, and I don't like that. I like Shai game because Shai don't do no talking. He just go out there and play the game. I don't never see him. Like he got a couple of commercials I have seen lately, but he ain't always in the media. They ain't always talking about him like they talk about Jokic. And to me, Denver do have a better team on paper for its veteran championship experience. Yeah, all that. But what I tell you about these young hyenas, them niggas ain't scared of these dudes no more, man. These dudes ain't doing nothing but running to help their teammate, or they AAU partner. Oh, that was my boy in high school. That was my boy when we played in college. I'm gonna go over there and help him. Nah, man. Stand there and fight. Stand there and get your own shit out the mud. Don't come running over here drawing your dope by me because the police hit the block. That's what these niggas remind me of. Police hit the block in OKC, KD left Russ and them hanging. James Harden wanted his money. They say it was only 14 million. Shit. Bitch, why you want 14 million? We just cost us the finals. Nigga, you was the sixth man of the year award. You get to the finals, now all of a sudden you forgot how to play. You can't hit a fucking shot. Come on, man. And you want me to pay you 14 million? Nah. That's 14 bricks right there. Who pop you off? Ace? Nigga, I'm taking that shit back. I ain't giving you no motherfucking 14 million for that performance. You gonna have to show me. And and that's another thing that I think the game that got watered down with. Because everybody don't deserve that money. Y'all showed me that with the Raymond. Y'all gave that nigga $100 million. For what? Oh, he the heart of the team. Bitch, I got a heart. Everybody need a heart. Without a heart, I don't think you gonna live. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't just about having a heart. Dog, you had other pieces on that team that that did way more. Eagle Dollar, defender. Like you had defenders, Sean Livingston. You had other defenders on that team that could have took the place of that shit where y'all could have kept Kevin Durant. Oh, cause he homegrown. You don't want to mess over him. You know, if y'all would have traded his ass from Golden State and kept Durant, is Lehman still talking about Durant? And then look what he's doing now. Steph Curry out, the nigga with all these antics. Like he be trying to get himself thrown out the game. Y'all like those type niggas? Y'all be on them niggas like these niggas like some real big chiefs around this motherfucker. Come on, dog. One dude shouldn't be no fucking detriment to a team like that where he can handcuff his whole team. No, you no. Now I'm not saying don't go get your money. First case an example. I remember Ticket broke it down too when Harrell, Montrezl Harrell, was up for how much money? But this nigga thought he was gonna sneak his way into a ring. He tried to do this with the Clippers. He talk about this, talk about that. When the Clippers, when you just saw y'all brought Golden State to 6 games without a superstar. So you left one team that you was familiar with, and then you went over here. Went over there. Now you ain't getting all your money. Now the nigga got you looking crazy. You just with the 6 man in the 6 man a year award race, so you probably won it. I'm not sure, but your name was all through there. Now you go play with the role player, and look at you, nigga. To ship your ass still is shorted when you should have went to shorted the first time and got your money. That's what it's all about anyway. I just don't understand y'all, man. Like y'all praise these dudes for all the wrong reasons. And I like what Shea doing, bro. I hope he get the MVP, and I want to see him do great. I want to see all the young dudes do great. That's why I mess with the hyenas instead of the lions. Cause everybody say they're a lion, ain't no lion. Them dudes be looking like lions in the face with all that hair in their fucking face. But them niggas don't be no real gorillas and lions and tigers and bears out there. It's the young team. Why why none of these old ass veteran teams who be cheating the system, stacking the deck on these young dudes, ain't got the better record? They always talking about, oh man, we built top heavy. Oh, see, when I first went here, man, we couldn't really put the pieces around because you're stealing all the fucking money. You got three nice players, and you taking all the fucking money. Sometimes a pay cut won't hurt if it's for the right thing, for especially winning championships, keeping the core of your team together. And how the fuck they doing that anyway? They got Aaron Gordon, Jokic, Murray, Westbrook. Boy, that's 4 motherfuckers. Now, I know Westbrook ain't probably getting the money he was in OKC and, when he first got traded for the first time because Russell Westbrook became a journeyman in the last couple of years. I think they traded him like 2 or 3 times in 4 years. Nigga went from OKC to the motherfucking who he else? He played for the Wizards. He done played for the Rockets. He done played for the Clippers. Now he on Denver. He done played for the Lakers. I didn't man. I bet he sound like Hardenstein right now. You understand all this jumping and flipping and playing with this one, playing with that one, like just trying to get in where you fit in because of what KD did to you. And like I say, I like Russ Motor. But if I'm Russ, man, I just try to go find me one of these young teams where I can play the point guard. And if y'all gonna still start an old ass James Harden, if y'all gonna still start the role player, when some of these niggas at this age supposed to be coming off the bench, they're supposed to be a veteran voice and teaching these dudes the right way and not the the wrong way. Only thing these dudes is doing teaching them how to stack the deck and go get your numbers, brother. Get your bag. But that shit ain't gonna translate into no championships. And I don't like that, dog. I don't want nobody be on my team. You dig what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to deliver no Larry O'Brien trophy. I watched Tim Duncan. How many fucking times Tim Duncan was supposed to be the highest paid player in the league? You can say, but he didn't. You know why? Because he knew he had to keep Manu. He knew he had to keep Tony Parker. He knew he had to add other pieces around him. You don't have to be the highest paid all the time, man. Stop bullshitting up your money and buying it old fugazi ass fucking jewelry like that. I remember they changed the dress code when we was coming up. The cornrows, tattoos, chains. Oh, we had to come in that motherfucking suits. I wonder what happened. I wonder who changed it back. Y'all, when AI was doing it, y'all killed the man coming in there. Now all of a sudden, y'all, John ran up in there with grills in his mouth. See, LaMelo Ball got grills in his mouth when he not playing. Big old medallions on, Jesus pieces, showing their tattoos, wearing skirts, wearing purses. Man, come on, man. Y'all niggas be tripping me out. Y'all changed the whole game up. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Just imagine they'd have let us do that in our era. Because of one dude, though. AI changed all that. AI got you niggas out here rocking like that, and y'all know that. I just don't understand who changed it back. Like, y'all took it away, then y'all gave it back to this weak ass era, because I guess they cried. It's a player empowerment league. Man, players supposed to always have the power. Players supposed to always want to go where they supposed to go at. But back then, they wasn't running from the grind, though. They wasn't running from the smoke. It's just like y'all do it to run from the smoke. You can't beat them, join them. Y'all watered down the competition. Just imagine if Aaron Gordon was still on Orlando with the team that he had. That's a veteran piece that they need. He could have got them young dudes in order. Just imagine if certain other players didn't move and go team up with other teams and you just stayed like one or two teams maybe, but when you get to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that is a journeyman. I'm being honest with you. And the reason why they doing that because they feel like you don't have no fucking value. They feel like you not bringing nothing to the table to the point where you were holding on to. We can't build around you. So we're gonna use you for trade assets. We're gonna let you get your numbers up. Fool's gold. That's what they call it. Fool's gold. So I'm gonna let you go out here and put up all these numbers. Like what really made me like open my eyes to this era too. Boy, see when they took them fouls away from James Harden, that ball went from a 38, 34, 35, 33, 30, all the way down to the the, the low 20s, damn near 18, between 18 and 20 points a game, 24 points a game. I don't know when the last time this nigga scored 30 in the season. Look at him how he playing the big games. You seen that game against Denver, game 7? You a veteran. They call you the beard. You was a sixth man. You went to championships before. Whether you won or lost. That's the experience. And you still haven't changed your game. You still got the same moves. Like you haven't worked on your game at all, bro. And it's not a coincidence that these dudes is struggling with this type of stuff, bro. I'm just being honest. You have to work on your game, man. You should want to be great. You shouldn't want to stay in the same spot that you've been in since you came into the league. Then you doing these same moves when you came into the league. Now you 17, 18 years in the league, still doing the same thing. It's easy to guard you. They got scouting reports out about you now. They got film on you. Everybody watching these films and they breaking that shit down. Look, man, he can't do this. When we send him this way, it's easy for us to guard. Let him go for him. If he ain't gonna beat us scoring 60 points because that mean the other players ain't getting in tune and they're getting in the groove because you just sitting there patting the ball, dribbling it, or whatever you doing with it at the top of the key. And that's just bad basketball, y'all. Y'all know that stuff. But y'all the only era that praise bad basketball I see. Who started praising bad basketball? That's why we in the conversation right now with this Jokic shit. I never seen a nigga win this many MVPs without playing both sides of the ball. And how you keep giving it to him when he ain't got no competition at the five other four? Y'all playing small forwards and shooting guards at the five and the four because y'all going small ball and y'all talking about like he dominating. I dominate them little niggas too. Them niggas ain't really putting up no resistance on no center like that. Put anybody. Listen, I don't hate Draymond. The Raymond, he good people. I give him the benefit of the doubt. I like his energy. I like his intensity. He just remind me of enforcer. But he a fake ass enforcer in this era because you pick on the weak. Like, you pick on people that you know ain't gonna do your dad nothing. Bitch, you touch me, I bite your fucking nose off. Bitch, we'll be rumbling out here. I get suspended. For real, bitch. Don't come over here thinking you pimping and hacking nothing up over here and I ain't gonna hack your ass back. You feel me? I'd curly Larry Moe poke your ass in the eye and pretend like it was on accident. You feel me? But people built different, I guess, in this era. That's their boy. That's my AAU boy. Nigga, you chose Rudy Gobert for what? You did all that for what? You stumped on Sabonis. Like, see what I'm saying? Look at the names I'm naming, though. People who ain't about to do nothing. People who ain't trying to fight back. Like, people who just want to go out there and just play the game, have fun, and go their ass home to their family. We out here with this same old bullshit with this derangement shit. Like, that's the only enforcer y'all got? Why he didn't do that shit to Isaiah Stewart? I seen a lot of niggas get in that boy face and tell them, look, do that shit again. This nigga try to get himself ejected. Now he ain't want no smoke. No fake tough guy like that. I don't like that, bro. You ain't supposed to be doing that. This is the NBA, bro. This is a brotherhood. It's like the frat. Whether we on different teams or not, man, we on all season. We we probably working out with each other, kids playing with each other, taking trips with each other, whether you're a teammate or not. And that's how it's supposed to be, and that's how it's supposed to stay. But when you look at it from a Durant lens, shit, he loyal to Golden State. I see that, but that's only for him to get his money. You done ran teammates away, dog. Like that KD, Durant, come on, man, you'll be out the league and not ever doing that shit. Dog, nobody ain't want Dennis Rodman, but then they gonna say, oh, they Michael Jordan had a super team with that. Boy, Dennis Rodman was sitting on the couch next to me, man. He was in the club with me and him and Madonna was on the dance floor. Them nigga wasn't worrying about no fucking basketball. You see what I'm saying? But y'all give Dennis Rodman all that praise. Oh, Jordan needed Dennis Rodman. Or Wooter Woo needed this, or Wooter Woo needed that. Nah, man, y'all can't. See what I be saying, bro? Y'all be all over the place. And even when Dennis Rodman went to the Bulls, niggas still was doing the same shit that people was trying to get him out the league for. Wasn't coming to practice, going to Las Vegas, partying all night, doing whatever the fuck he wanted. This nigga, the Raymond ain't nowhere near no goddamn Dennis Rodman. Come on, bro, let's keep it a thou. If we to put two niggas right now on the wood, and we say we gonna start the teams with right here, the Raymond or Dennis Rodman, who you think they gonna? You think they gonna pick the Raymond over Dennis Rodman? Hell no. I know I ain't. The worm, the real worm, the slim version, before he went to dyeing his hair, putting earrings on and messing with Madonnas of the world, the two-time champion from Detroit, the niggas who was averaging 27, damn near 10 coming out of college. Like, this dude was a scorer in college. I ain't never heard of no Raymond putting up them type numbers, boy. But guess what? Dennis Rodman went to an organization. He bought into the system. Look, what you need me to do, coach? Chuck did, man. I just need you to be the hustler, rebound, anchor the defense, whatever the case may be. Dennis Rodman did all the little things. That boy ain't putting up no Dennis Rodman rebound numbers a game. First of all, he ain't got the motor to do that. he do more talking than he fucking let his play back do the backing up for him. Like the Raymond is not going out there snatching no 15, 16 rebounds a game, changing no fucking series, and y'all goddamn know it. Y'all know it. Aaron Gordon out there getting 16 rebounds and shit, 15 rebounds, helping Jokic on the glass. The Raymond ain't doing no shit like that neither. Like it's so much shit that we could pinpoint in this era and say why the game messed up. If I was Shea, I have a chip on my shoulder. I know y'all ride me last year. I know y'all ride me last year. So if y'all ain't gonna give me that one, I'm gonna get the Larry O'Brien. Fuck y'all MVP. To me, I always thought that shit was like, fan base. If you like this person, well, this person deserve it. No, he don't. Like I said, I never seen a number 6 seed win an MVP. Now Russ was an admiration because he did a triple double and he did it like 2-3 years in a row. So if you want to say voters fatigue on that, Russ got MVPs for putting up triple doubles, but that shit ain't winning. He ain't winning doing that shit. He ain't never got to no championship playing like that. So it's just bad basketball, bro. That's all. And I ain't mad at it. That's what y'all like. That's what y'all come up on. We come up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point guard, shoot guard, small forward, power forward, center. Y'all don't have none of that in this era. Like who the hell is y'all fives in this era? Like I'm gonna keep bringing that up. And y'all talking about Jokic keep winning that shit because he ain't going against nobody. Euros done took over American game anyway. Just look at the top 5 MVP candidates. They all fucking foreigners besides probably one, and that's Jason Tatum. The last 2 years I've been checking that shit. It's only been one America in the MVP race, bro. And that's fucking sad, bro. They say we over here running this shit. They say this our game. We love. We invented this. Y'all, it's crazy, brother, to sit here and think that these dudes don't deserve their credit. That's why another reason why I'm like, man, I don't care if you're a foreigner, you from out of town, as long as you playing the game the right way, I'm fucking with that. 'Cause if you don't want it, I'm gonna take it. Don't put nothing in my face and expect me not to snatch that bitch up out the air. Especially if it's something I want or it's something I need on my resume to make me, that next to put me on that next level in the like you got ones, twos, threes. Yeah. Hold on right quick. I wish I had Russ on my team. I make that nigga a champion. But some people like that, it's hard to buy into the system. And then another thing I want to tell y'all, boy, y'all got bad coaches out here. Y'all coaching, even though they the ones getting fired, y'all not letting them dudes do their job. So let me tell you why. I could name at least 4 or 5 coaches that have some of these dudes like a Russell Westbrook, a James Harden. They probably wouldn't even be in the league, especially if they don't want to change their game. But I'm saying this to say this: a lot of coaches that was great coaches, championship caliber, pedigree coaches, changed a lot of this shit. Changed a lot of this shit. To be honest with you, but then y'all to sit there and say, "Oh no, the coaches suck." It's the players. It's the players. You can't look. It's the coach or the players. The coaches can't do their job and coach because the players gonna go to the front office. Man, this nigga too hard on me, man. That nigga out here running at the debt. You gotta put that work in. Practice make perfect, right? That's what we was told, right? So why the hell is the problem now? Because the coach trying to get the best out of you. He see the potential, but then for some reason, this man got to lose his job. When I seen that video ticket day, well, it was yesterday because it's a new day. No, think about it. Why JB Bickerstaff got fired from the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers after he built this team, got the pieces, went through the grind, went through the ups and downs of that franchise, trying to get him back to the promised land of just relevant in the NBA. You made a couple of trades with the Donovan Mitchell, DeAndre Hunter. Come on, bro. Why we can't never reap the benefits of something that we grow, or something that we planted, off the players that we see that fit our system? But then you want to put another coach right there thinking, look, I'm gonna just implement my system and then we gonna get over the hump that way. Nah, man, that it don't work like that, bro. That's what I be trying to tell people. Coaches get a bad shape. I ain't gonna just put it all on the players, but by being a players league too, they don't be fighting for these coaches, man. You see what they did, Darvin Ham. You see what they did, Mike Budenholzer. You see what they did, Mike Malone. You see what they did, Frank Vogel. Ain't nobody fighting for these coaches. These coaches out here putting themselves on putting their time and hard work on the line and trying to make these players better and understand. Look, man, what we need to be doing over here. If either you gonna buy into the system, I'm gonna implement my offense. I never seen a player. I never seen nobody implement a player offense. Like for real, that James Harden system, I never run that shit. What system is that? Like, what kind of offense is that? Is that real offense? That's not no X's and O's and no. I'm gonna drop a play right quick and get you open, get you a better shot. That's not even much that type of offense. The ball don't move. The ball just stick. Like, I don't know what y'all want me to do with that, bro. I'm just being honest. What y'all want me to do with that? You try to give these players the benefit of the doubt, man. But it's a lot of coaches losing their job behind stuff these players doing. Hold on. Yeah, I'm back. I had to give me some gas right quick on my way home from the jizzab. You feel me? Salute everybody still in this thing cooking with the nigga. You feel me? But, yeah, bro, we got to do better, man. And we not hating on these dudes. We just only going off what they giving as far as production and product wise. If they weren't doing all this fucking shit that they was doing out here, nigga wouldn't even be calling it out. But the fact of the matter that people doing what they doing and they getting away with it, the real OGs, the real people that love the game, we gotta call that shit out, bro. We gonna call it straight down the middle. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this gonna be one of the first times in a minute that I seen a team built like Denver lose to a team like that. Now, OKC can't beat these people, bro. Even though Denver got all the veteran experience, championship pedigree, that don't mean nothing because the style of offense that you play is easy to beat. It's easy to detect. It's easy to play defense because you making my job easy. And now that I know I got a dude like Hornstein gonna just give his 100% in. I got a dude that I can send two bigs at you. I can double you. I can do whatever and let your other teammates beat me. Say, bro, it's gonna be hard for them, bro. It's gonna be hard for them dudes to beat OKC. Now, the games that I did watch, cause this I've been playing the Denver and the Clippers series. I watched that one. I watched Detroit and New York. Like teams like that, when they play, I'ma watch it. Cause it ain't no storyline, it ain't no narrative. You know what I mean? The Clippers, that bitch went 7 games. And just imagine if James Harden show up. Is Weem was talking about Denver? James Harden the one that ain't showed up. He the one froze up again. Put out that poo ass performance, 2 for 8 or something in the game 7. Come on, man. This what you get. You've been watching this since he came into the league, since he was with the Thunder on the championship team. So why would I go invest all this money in this nigga again? Like I'm just keeping it real. Like you already showed me who you is. You already showed me what you're capable of doing. So why would I waste my time doing this shit with you again? Like you becoming in our era, dog, you'd have became a journeyman. But in y'all era, that's superstars. Oh, he's a superstar. He's an all-star. It remind me of Tom Shepard, man. And when Birdie told that nigga, fuck college. What he said, fuck college, fuck the pros. He's a security guard. Y'all, James Harden ain't built like that. And he'll never win nothing. Jokic got him one because he got a real killer on his side in Jamal Murray. The teams that we got left, I see Boston found a way how to hit they 3-pointers. They shot 50%. That's the only way they gonna beat you. Like bad basketball, bro. These people shooting 40 and 63s and only making 5 and 8. But you gonna sit here and tell me, I know the coaches be over there saying, man, stop shooting that shit like on Harlem Nights. But shit, what can you do? When they gonna keep jacking them bitches up? What can you do when people of that caliber is running the league into the ground? Like they don't want to learn the right way. They don't want to learn the right way. It's just bad basketball, bro. I ain't about to shoot no 40, 63s. To be honest with you, if if Boston keep playing the way they playing, they ain't gonna win neither. That style don't win you no games. And I forgot who they played in the finals. Oh, they played Dallas. Come on, man. That shit explains everything to you. Dallas wasn't ready. The only person they really had was Kyrie, and Kyrie picked the worst time to have a bad game, a bad series. You know what I'm saying? So it just come with the grace, man. You got to go through those. You got to take steps. You skipping the process ain't gonna help you better get better. And there's a lot of people, and I see in this era, shit. If I can't beat them, I'm gonna join them. And I don't like that neither, bro. Cause now you done watered the competition down for real, for real. And salute to all my Knicks fans, bro. I know y'all. It's been a long time, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't doubt y'all not one bit, right? I just need y'all to stay composed, and I just need y'all to do what y'all did to get y'all there. Cause if you ask me, Cat or Porzingis, we could say Cat soft, Cat this, Cat that, but I'll take Cat over Porzingis. Now, as far as the backcourt, we already know what you call them have the advantage because they got JB and JT. But Bronson ain't no bitch. He ain't no hoe. You still got Josh Hart over there, and you still got Mikal Bridges. So you have enough firepower to go at these niggas. The only thing they won't do is shoot threes, New York. So let them bang it. Look, have at it. I'm sticking to my man. I'm making you do the. I'm running you off the 3-point line, and I'm making you beat me another way. But then you gotta think about it like this too. What's an easy shot? A dude standing in this corner, wait for me to break down his defense and make his man collapse and kick it to an open man, or I'm gonna make you motherfucker take that bitch and put it on the floor and create for yourself. I don't care who out there, whatever starting five they got out there. I don't think they're gonna shoot 50% from the three this whole series, the rest of this series. Now, look, it's still 2-1. New York, y'all done gave that game up at home. The difference between coaching and Al Bundy, dog, come on, bro. This is the first home game. MS with it, Madison Square Garden, yeah, MSG. Y'all, New York getting this the Mecca. This way it all started. What I heard. You supposed to have them dudes ready, man. You supposed to have them dudes ready. I don't know if it's the old school philosophy, but them dudes don't buy into that no more. Them dudes too soft for to be coached like that. And they already talking about Ted running players in the ground. Ted don't know what he's doing. Come on, man. You can't have it both ways. What you want, a real coach that's gonna hold them accountable? That's why I say, y'all the one, y'all run 10 men the whole year. Playoffs come, shit, y'all driving down 7, 8 people in the rotation. Boy, you know an injury could happen, fouls, people could file out. But here you gonna sit there tell me you gonna still play 7 to 8 people? Shorten your rotation, man. The playoffs is when you supposed to empty the clip. It's when to go home. And a lot of these dudes ain't doing that. A lot of these coaches ain't holding these players accountable doing that. I'm just a firm believer. I can't do it, bro. I need all my players in tune. Cause like I say, You can foul out. Injuries is a part of the game. You get in foul trouble. Now I got to go deep off into my bench. Anyway, so now just say this. You up 3-2. You got the game in the hand. Foul trouble, injuries hit. You can still close this game, but you don't want to empty the clip. Now you done finally put this dude in that ain't played nothing this serious. But now because a dude done found out a certain person that got hurt, now you all of a sudden you got to throw him to the wolves. But that shit'll never happen. Now you got to knock all that rust off that he ain't have on him in regular season because you gave him the keys and you gave him permission to go out there and help us get to the level we on and get to the seed that we at. But for some reason, dog, I get in this game now and I'm cold. I can't hit a shot. I'm missing free throws. I'm not focused. Bruh, that's the mental part of the game. And I don't think these dudes strong enough. They must battle no shit like that. You playing tug of war with the coach with your minutes, your playing time. I just don't think it's enough good coaches to go around. And then y'all ain't want to hire the good coaches anyway. Talking about the players who played at a high level, who I know could have did service for this game to this day. Just imagine Pat Ewing ain't had to go to Georgetown. Jawan Howard ain't had to go to Michigan. Sam Cassell can really get a fucking job instead of being a nigga fucking clipboard holder. Sam Cassell's a 2-time champion now. I think he got 2 with the Rockets. He can teach a lot of these dudes how to play point guard and shoot that thing. But for some reason, he can't get a job. I don't know if it's because of that or because of that, but y'all know racism, bro. I told y'all that shit's still alive. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. Just walk outside sometime and see for yourself. And get from behind that fucking keyboard. Go in the office, wherever you work at, and talk to certain people, and you're gonna still see. And when you leave, watch how a nigga say something, and then they're gonna come back to you. Cause people talk, man. People can't hold water these days, sugar on their chest. They gotta get that shit about their system. So they need somebody to talk to. So nigga gonna come back and tell you, man, you know what your boy and them say about you? What they said? And all of a sudden, now you walking around this bitch booted up, mad. You don't want to go check them because you know you need your job. Shit, this ain't on the job. I'm going in that bitch. Man, what's up, man? Y'all got something to tell me? You know how many jobs I fucking had, man? I'm 47 years old. I done had plethora of jobs. I don't give a damn. I walk off right now, and I have one in the morning. That's just the thing. Y'all niggas scared to stand up and speak your fucking mind. Man, I got a family to feed, man. Man, fuck, you been had a family to feed. Don't act like you just, now you got a family to feed because you got this job right here. Stop letting people do you anything and tell you whatever they want you to hear. If it ain't beneficial to me, I don't want to hear that shit. To be honest with you, I ain't showing up to no meeting, bitch. I don't want to hear none of that. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Talk to the nigga who put you in that situation. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had a lot of good jobs. But then people say, man, you gotta know how to talk to people. No, they gotta know how to talk to people. I talk to people how they talk to me. In order to get respect, you gotta give that shit, man. You know what I mean? And a lot of coaches get disrespected. That's why these players don't respect them. Before you know it, this man done lost his fucking job like he ain't got a family to feed. Before you know it, this man out the league like he ain't got a family to feed. Y'all want me to come over and help you play over here. I get over here. Now I gotta uproot my family and move from another city back over here. Like you think niggas won't move around like that, man? People be trying to get somewhere, get stable, get settled. Reggie Miller, Indiana. Jordan, Ewing. Like, look at how long they stood in one spot and just grinded out and just took it, the good with the bad, whether it was on a coach, whether it was on the players. You running from that smoke ain't gonna make you great, nigga. And the worst thing I be hating, see the commentators and the sports people today, they be the first one. Like Kendrick Perkins. I've been knowing Brian since I was 19 and since we was in high school, AAU ball. So that's why you dick ride this man like you do. So that's why you can't tell the truth and critique his game or criticize him because you've been knowing him that long. Man, me and my cousin talk all the time, bro, and I love my older cousin. And he still be on my helmet to this day. And we running every day about life, just in general shit. And I'm still learning. He learning stuff from me. I'm still learning as I go. I love chopping it up with y'all on this motherfucker because that keep me sharp. Iron sharpens iron. That's what they say, right? I ain't too old to know nothing. I ain't too young, too old to learn. Like I'm still learning myself. But I know fuck shit when I see it. And you ain't about to put me in no fuck nigga situation and expect a real nigga to just sit there and take that shit. No, indeed, no. Man, get me up out here, man. I don't want to play with this nigga. And I'll be on TV blasting them. They would never want me on TV, man. Yeah, how you think LeBron played it? Man, nigga a fucking role player. Man, nigga shit water. Ask me about anybody. How you think Luka? His nigga don't play no defense, man. Fuck that nigga. He just want to step back three all day. Ain't nothing but the James Harden system. What you think about Jokic? Shit, he needs Jamal Murray because he ain't win shit without him. Jokic get all the praise when they win. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, come on. I be on TV saying all kind of shit. They better never put no camera in front of my face. Man, that nigga too ignorant, man. He too projected, man. Call it how you want. Call it what you say. I don't give a damn about all that. You want a serious answer from me? You want an honest answer? I'm gonna give it to you. Don't come ask me about no player when I done seen greatness all my life. 4 decades. Dog, every 10 years is a decade. I'm 40. 47. Yeah, I watched a lot, bro. So this shit that y'all showing me right now ain't nothing but hot pockets and corn dogs. Twinkies, Little Debbie's. It might be Hostas though. I think Little Debbie better than Hostas. Miss Freshly. It ain't no Little Debbie then. Fuck it. It ain't no homemade like your great auntie and big mama. Homemade brownies, homemade pralines. You know what I mean? Homemade cakes, pies. Y'all eating that bullshit. Everything is manufactured. Everything is microwave. Ding. 30 seconds and you're eating. To be honest with you, it's just something to watch. That's why I can't bet on this shit. I'm telling you, I ain't bet on this shit, but I would never lose my money on nothing that got to do with no sports in this new era. Cause of bookies, money. They killed John for gambling. Some people say he got suspended for gambling. That's why he had to retire for them 2 years. Some people thought he took a break because he was just that exhausted. He won 3 in a row. Ain't nobody could beat him. Some people say it's because his daddy. But here y'all got betting and gambling in the sports today. Right now. You could go to Prize Picks, FanDuel, Underdog. Boy, you don't think that got something to do with some of these teams that supposed to be winning ain't winning? But y'all still be on here, man, my nigga, man, I picked Shai to go for 31. Man, nigga hit 25. He ain't being aggressive. Come on, man. Ray Finkel, nigga. 2 words, Ray Finkel. Laces out, Dan. You know when a nigga selling the game, bro, but let y'all tell it. Oh, he just had an off game. Boy, he was being aggressive. Everything he touched, he just jacking that bitch up from man. Wherever he at, he just gonna shoot that bitch. He ain't even trying to make it. Gambling has messed up everything. But they say that's bad. Gambling is bad for your health. It's an addiction. But you done put it in all sports. You got lines that you bet on, how many points they gonna score, how many rebounds he gonna get, how many assists he gonna get. That's why I say, man, y'all gotta make it make sense. Either it's good for the game or it's not. I can't see myself going out there betting my hard-earned money on none of this bullshit when I know for a fact I've been watching this shit too long to know the right teams don't never win. And if it's about the right team and the right structure of the organization, it boy, you gotta walk a mile in these shoes before I let you get over that hump. Before I let you get a championship or taste that champagne, I might give you one. But that's all you gonna get. I don't know why they put that shit in sports. It's supposed to be combat, war, competitive. I'm not about to lay down for you. I want to win just like you, man. Oh, this is a storyline. Such and such did this. He on the verge of this could be his fourth game with a triple double. He done scored nine 50-point games. Well, keep on scoring them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But for some reason, they shit on them type people. Oh, Kobe, you gotta stop shooting. You take it, you losing a big man, and you still wind up trading the man. Like, come on, man, make it make sense. Whatever the team needs for us to get over that hump and win. I don't get mad if a nigga shining on my team, but you helping me get the Larry O'Brien or the Lombardi or whatever the case may be. I don't give a fuck who win, who shine, who score the most. As long as I win, I can score 2 points, bitch. I'm out here like Mike F say. I ain't playing D till I hit a point. Soon I hit that point. Get back, get back, get back. Come on, come on. Calling out, watch the screen, watch the screen. Gotta be engaged, man. How you gonna get engaged if I ain't getting the ball? How I'm gonna get engaged if I gotta wait for you to pass the bitch to me for me and just hit a bucket to help you win? But as long as you got that bitch at the high post and just playing around with that motherfucker, dangling and like that bitch on a mistletoe or something, what I supposed to do with that? I'm cutting to the basket, you still ain't hit me. I'm on the post calling for the ball, you still ain't bounce passing it up, getting it to me in my sweet spot. Fuck, I'm out here ripping and running for. That's how you get people to steal money. People go out there and don't get it all shit. You sit here and tell me I'm gonna get $100 million like the Raymond, and I ain't got to average 10 or 10 or 20 and 9 for 100 million. I could get fouled 5 times and get 10 fucking points. That's freebies. I'm just being honest, man. Nigga foul you 5 times. That's 2 shots of each fucking foul. That's 10 fucking points, man. And you mean to tell me you can't get to the line 10 times? I mean 5 times? Just stay aggressive. And they ain't gonna call all of it. That's why I'm on. You people get fouled 5 times a game. Throughout the duration of the game, people gonna get fouled at least 5 times each game. So that's 10 points right there. Easy. I'd be a nice little bench player. I'd be a role player. I don't care. That's money, man. Just have my check every Tuesday. I got a family to feed. I got the whole hood on my back. Man, but salute to Shai, bro. I like what Shai doing. Shai got his little team over there bucking. And then remember, y'all, this is second year in a row. Number one spot. Second year in a row with the number one top dog spot. And he number one in scoring. Look at his defense. Solid defender. Ain't nobody just be out there cooking him, and he got effort. He put effort. He tried. It ain't like he ain't trying. Good morning. It ain't like he not trying, bro. That's all you can ask a man to do. Go out there and put it all on the shield, man. And I don't think he cheat the game like that. He gonna play defense. He gonna give you the offense, the scoring punch. And he got his team number one. If y'all gonna give Jokic them 3 MVPs and talking about he supposed to have 5 by now, they keep robbing him. He supposed to have 5 MVP awards. Yeah, some people I just unsubscribe to. I ain't gonna lie, cause I be saying a narrative, but I give everybody a shot. You coming to my doctor, or you getting a shot, a technic shot. I don't give a damn. A flu shot, whatever it is, you getting that shot. I think Shai gonna get it done though. I'm not gonna lie, cause looking at the landscape of the NBA, the only way I can see Shai and them not doing it, they just gotta have a major collapse. Like they've been balling this whole year. They've been balling this whole year. And I like the way their team constructed better than the Cavs. You know what I mean? Because they like the majority of their players over there is really homegrown. Like the core, y'all just added Donovan Mitchell from Utah. So y'all got to implement him, his style. Woo woo woo. Shai was traded to that team and then went to adding pieces around what he can do. Now they might have to do that with Donovan. They might have to do that with Donovan. And then I'm gonna tell you another reason. I know it was something I want to talk about. Is it me? Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. The first two games that them people played, and Donovan had them. That's why I stay on his helmet too. And I like Spider. Cause that nigga be selling, he be selling, dog. You had them dudes one of those games. And you lost that lead and they came back and sucked your ass up twice. That's on you, Donovan. Now, this is the problem that I have with this shit, and I'm trying to see. I want y'all to see if y'all gonna understand what I'm saying. The first two games, they were missing Garland, Mobley, and Hunter. And when I seen that shit, I'm like, damn, they almost got their fools. Now we talking about two starters and Garland and Mobley and a bench player and Hunter. So when they go down 2-0, all of a sudden they suit up. Now they healthy again. Well, why the fuck they didn't play the first two games? It's like I don't know. Maybe I might be tripping, dog. But it's the playoffs, man. Come on, bro. Everybody, man. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't on no crutch or got no cast on your fucking feet, bitch, you playing. 5 or 10 minutes better than not giving me no minutes. I just ain't never understood that, man. Like, how the fuck them three niggas sitting out when we're in the playoffs going to walk with a young, talented Indiana Pacers team, and ain't nobody on their teams, on their side hurt. Ain't nobody sitting down over there. Like, this is a soft-ass fucking league, bro. And the first thing came to my mind, dog, I was like, damn, dog. Who told them niggas to sit out anyway? I come up under the program era. Either you're hurt or you're injured. If you're hurt, that means you can still play. But if you're injured, sit your ass down, get the next man to rep. Because we might could use him. You understand? Dog, that shit was mind-boggling to me to see them three dudes sit out in the first two games against Indiana. They knew if them dudes would have played and been healthy, that shit would have been different. I gotta sit it right there. That shit would have been different. You welcome. Y'all ain't see nothing was wrong with that shit? How all three of them players was sitting out the first two games of that series? Like for real, for real. I can't wrap my head around that. And I was like, damn, what's wrong with these niggas? If anything, you'd have thought they'd have rested them niggas against my team, Miami, because Miami wasn't making no fucking noise. Even though they want to play in and all that and got to the playoffs. But I nigga knew they wasn't about to do nothing, especially without no fucking Django. So why y'all didn't rest them against Miami? That was the better time to rest. For y'all doing that shit right there, dog, I looked at that shit different, bro. Second round of playoff, Indiana Pacers, upcoming younger team. They've been balling the last two playoffs since they start putting their little team together. And then them boys ain't laying down. Indiana got ballers. Salute the elder. Them dudes got ballers out there. Y'all seen Blue Chip? Come on, man. They got basketball cities out here, bro. It ain't just New York. They got ballers everywhere. And I ain't gonna lie to you, that shit hit different, bro. And I said to myself, should I watch this shit? Because I know it's about the money. Do they want this shit to go 7? But nah, Donovan Mitchell done got hurt yesterday or some happened. He got injured. I don't know if he came back or not. Like I say, the shit's so phony, fugazi. You could tell it's like a storyline. It ain't really nothing real no more. It ain't about no the best team win. You put your shoes on, my pants on like I do. You know, it ain't the same, bro. You could tell them bitches want something about this Cleveland team, bro. You missing two starters and a fucking key role player that you done traded mid-season, and everybody thought that DeAndre Hunter was just gonna put them over the hump. But you ain't playing though. You the first two games, y'all was sitting over there in street clothes, and I'm like, no fucking way. And Donovan out there trying to go Glock for Glock with these niggas. Now, if you add the points that Garland and Mobley would have contributed in those first two games, or even the DeAndre Hunter. Come on, man, you came in, man. That should be 3-1 Cleveland right now. But for some reason, somebody got a call from somewhere. I'm standing on that. Soon them niggas went down 2-0. Now they back in the lineup. Run their ass back out there. Go ahead. Y'all got it. Y'all got y'all number one seed. Y'all had 20 game win streaks, 19 game win streaks, and all that. Y'all can handle it. Why you put them dudes at a disadvantage like that, man? I ain't fucking with that like that, bro. That's why it's hard to watch sports, bro. Nigga, I know when a nigga's doing some fucked up shit and it's about the money. Cause your league is so watered down. Now you gotta take people away to make it seem like it's gonna be a serious injury. You gotta fake an injury. Cause I don't think none of them dudes was hurt, you ask me. I'ma just keep it real with you. It wasn't to the point where they couldn't play or give me like 10, 15 minutes. I seen Scottie Pippen with a bad back, nigga. Give me them 8 points. Scottie would have had 6, 8 points that game in the closeout with that bad back. Give me them 8 points. If each one of y'all would have gave me 8 points, Mobley, Garland, and DeAndre. Like I say, get five times. They're gonna hack you up 5 times. That's 10 points right there. Then y'all losing 20-point leads. Come on, Spider, bruh. And I ain't gonna lie, you out there balling. You landed all on the line. But it ain't enough. It ain't enough. I don't know why they crippled you like that and put them dudes on the side where they act like you ain't need no help. They just gave you rice and beans, no meat, no cornbread, no nothing. So I found something very strange with that right there. Now maybe I'm reaching, but I know I ain't reaching. Cause I never seen nothing like that before, dog. I'm talking about soon they go down 2-0. Now all of a sudden these niggas back healthy again. They back out there running like Forrest Gump. Man, look, if you ain't played the first two games, this is what my coach would have said. If you ain't playing the first two games, we don't need you the next two. They only take us to win 4 games. Well, winning 4 games, you already cost 2 games by sitting out and doing what you're doing. So I don't want to hear all that. I ain't never cheated the game, boy. I ain't never cheated the game. And I'm proud to say that shit. Baseball, track, football, none of that. I ain't never cheated the game. Like I had a cast on my hand and refused to let my band members down. Nigga, it's parade season. Everybody know about parade season in Louisiana. Mardi Gras war time. Nigga, I had a cast on my hand because I broke my knuckle. I had that bitch on there for about 3 weeks. And I only had it on there 1 week at this time. Parade season was at that second week. Start that second week. I got 2 fingers out that cast. My pinky finger and my ring finger on my right hand. But I got 3 valves on the F horn, a mellophone. Ask any one of my not co-workers, ask any one of my band members how passionate I was about everything I did. Band teacher said, "What you gonna do, bro? You got 2 fingers." I said, "I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. I bet y'all won't miss a note in this bitch."
and I'm section leader. I'm the section leader. How that would have made me look, my players look, if the leader can't go. This is my senior year. I'm not going out like Willie Lump Lump, whoever that is. And I'm not about to be walking on the sideline when I know I could still do something. Man, I swear on my grandparents, boy, I went out there with them two fingers. I bust the band jacket, couldn't even fit. But I put a little slit in that bitch and pushed that bitch through that paint. Cause the band teacher told me if you can't get your hand up in there now, you ain't gonna be able to march because you gotta put on a band suit. I said, oh, it's gonna get in there. But I went in that bathroom, put that little slit right there and punched that bitch through that fucking arm sleeve. That bitch popped up out there like a turtle coming out of shell. I put that band suit on, grabbed my horn, and jumped right on that fucking bus. Y'all ain't leaving me behind. Shit, we got St. Aug, we got the K, we got Fauché, we got Reed, we got John Mack, we got Warren East and 35, bitch. We going to walk. It's parade season. And everybody know, soon you get off that fucking bus and you line up, it's wall time. People blowing at you while you on the bus, getting off the bus. Couldn't wait to line up to send that shit right back at their motherfucking ass. I'm out there with two fingers. Everybody looking, boy, how you a fool, dog. I said, I know. I'm gonna make it work. I ain't no fucking quitter. I'm a winner, man. That's the difference. You gotta want to win at all costs, man. At all costs. And I don't see that in this era, bro. Like, I'm really mad they did that shit to Donovan. And I don't know, bro. Look like they got a hit out on this nigga. Cause they did him that in Utah. Now, granted, I know Mike Conley had the baby and all that. You feel me? But he had Utah cooking in that bubble against Jamal Murray in the Jokic. So I'm like, damn, dog. If Rudy go back and just get his man 18 points, 15 and 10, 12 and 9, they beat Denver easy. This man go for 18 and 10, then he disappear the next game. Then he might have a solid defensive game, but ain't production on offensive wise. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? How the hell this nigga and Donovan out there dropping 50 balls, going Glock for Glock with this nigga Jamal Murray? I said, yeah, I like him. People was trying to compare him to D Wade and this and that. But I was like, man, look, that dude is him. Like, it's cool to compare players and this and that. But to me, his style somewhat, the way he play, reckless, attacking the basket, yeah, but come on, man. Like, D Wade was what? 6'3", 6'4"? To me, D Wade was way more seasoned. You understand? You seen him at Marquette. I think he went to the Elite Eight or something. So there's a lot of stuff that you gotta think about, man. Like, I think, and why you think people think this shit rigged? Because of the shit I'm talking about right now. I never seen that in my life, dog. Garland, Mobley, and motherfucking Hunter out the first two games in the second round. Come on, bro. You can't do that, bro. Get the fans what they deserve, man. And I ain't taking nothing from Indiana. Indiana, solid team. They play hard. They well rounded. They well coached. All right, see you later, my man. I just don't like what I'm looking at, though, bro. It's just bad business, man. Bad product. Y'all going down there where they give y'all more salt than they give you meat. Like Bru's Barbecue said. You can't do that. But salute to everybody, man. I just got home, bro. I'm about to wash my face, jump in the shower, bro. My nigga T Price said he gonna be on later. They gonna have a lot of people cooking. We got more games tonight, bro. Salute to everybody, man. Much love. Y'all know my slogan. Much love to all my people, man. I just don't like what I see going on, bro, and it's hard to watch, bro. I think everybody deserves a fair opportunity. Now I don't know who made that call. I don't know who called that shot for them three dudes to miss that important two games like that, knowing that the first two games that's the tone setter. Then you at home. You at home. And I'm not using injuries as part of the excuse or nothing. I'm just saying I never seen it in my life. Like y'all, all y'all just played against Miami. Y'all ain't must need all the motherfuckers from Miami. Y'all know Miami ain't got no fucking body. But now all of a sudden y'all go to the next round where it get harder and harder, and you take three away now. Come on, bro. Something ain't right with that picture, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Let's just give y'all something to think about. How they say food for thoughts. Man, listen. Let, let's get back to fundamentals though, bro. Fundamentals ain't never hurt nobody. That's why Tim Duncan 5-1. Kobe Bryant 5-2. Footwork. Work on your game. Stop being a one-trick pony. Two moves and shit. 3-point and drive to the basket. That shit ain't real basketball. Center should not have the ball at the top of the key, dictate nothing when you don't have nobody at the low post team must fucking compete with you as it is. So let the real backcourt and shoot guards do what they do. You understand? And let them feed you. Why you so bucked up off assists anyway? Like nigga, you supposed to be a double machine regardless with rebounds and points. Since you this dominating, you got this floater, you got this offensive package that you got going on. Why the fuck is you even worrying about assists? Now that you got Russ, you should get off the ball even much more. I'm just being honest. Jamal and Russ can handle that shit. They don't need you all in the fucking way. P. Diddy ass niggas all in the videos. Won't be all on Front Street. And then see when she hit the fan? Oh, it wasn't his fault. He ain't got no teammates. The teammates ain't show up. How the fuck I supposed to show up if I ain't getting the touches? If I gotta wait for you to give me the ball so I can get off. And half of them dudes, like I say, I like Russ Motor. Russ could create for himself, whether he bricking or not. He could get to the hole without you assisting him. He got a good first step still. His energy high. Jamal Murray, he can do the same thing. Eric Gordon could do the same thing. And motherfucking Michael Porter could do it. And now you got add Christian Brown to that shit. Come on, man. Why the fuck I need you to pass me the ball? Man, get your big ass down there on the block and have this mismatch. You closer to the basket. You gonna get the foul calls because you the MVP. You understand? So how you gonna get a foul that sitting at the top of the key? And then he missed two crucial free throws yesterday. I'm sitting there watching that game. While I was at work, I said, ooh, pressure bust pipes. Pressure bust pipes. Y'all think that nigga clutch? But look, it's getting tight and tight over there. They gonna wind up blowing that shit up though. I don't know who gonna go first. But I just hope Jamal Murray goes somewhere where he could get his just due. Whether he able to run his own team or build around him or whatever, I don't know. We have yet to see that. But I do like his offensive game. I do like his offensive package. He's not scared to take that shot. He one of the clutchest motherfuckers I done seen since 2020 when he healthy. No bullshit. The boy been hitting game winners after game winners after game winners for a minute. And this dude don't get no just due. It's always Jokic. Nigga don't even eat egg yolk no more. Like, come on, bro. But let me get in the shower right quick, get my fucking day started, cause I'm gonna be up a minute. I just gotta freshen up, and I might do a video. I know Ticket gonna be back on because he always doing it. You're gonna have Showtime on. You're gonna have Mookie doing this thing. Big Tone, everybody, real, everybody be doing their thing, man. Salute all my brothers. And I see you over there, Elder, still doing a great job with your community. I respect the shit out of that shit, man. So you keep pushing. You feel me, Pastor? And I love that shit, man. That like I always wanted to do something like that, bro. I just wish we had more minded people like you. They must try to sacrifice and put people like that first because we don't do that enough in our own community, man. But man, like I said, man, once again, much love, man. I ain't got no beef with nobody. It's all fun and games. We just only talking sports. So I get with y'all a little later.